In Ephesians chapter 4, Scripture tells us that God gives gifts to His church so the church would be built up. At Kuandaa, we believe that the church worldwide has been given gifts and that we are to use our gifts to bless the church. And so we spend our time equipping the church for ministry by training pastors, planting new churches so that more gifts can be manifested. We've trained over 3,000 pastors in more places than we can count across Uganda and Kenya. This has led not only to more and more pastors being called to ministry, but also to more churches, as we've witnessed over 60 church plants in just the last 5 years. As these pastors have been trained and equipped, and they go back to their churches, they're meeting the needs in their community. And so we work with them to empower not just the pastor, but the church and the community around them. We've seen so many different projects come from our church plants. They're starting community relief projects with feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, providing for the poor. They've started new churches. They've started ministries in their communities where they reach out to widows and orphans. Many of our churches have sponsored women's centers where they teach women how to sew. They teach them to build with their hands and provide for their families with these new skills. In fact, our friends at Lift Up Girls, which is an organization that we partner with that came out of Kuandaa, they sponsor 8 women's centers now just in the last 2 years. And so these ladies are learning the skills they need to be able to provide their income and take care of their families. This all comes from the equipping work that we do in these training events with pastors and church leaders. They learn not only the gospel and how to share it, but they learn what life in the kingdom looks like and how to live it. We would love for you to be a part of what Kuandaa is doing in East Africa. You can join a team that travels together, trains together, prays for pastors. We love taking folks to experience the church in East Africa. It will change your life and the life of those that you're training. So you can join a team. If you can't join a team, we would love for you to participate in our ministry by giving. You can either sponsor a church plant, you could sponsor a training site, or of course you can sponsor one of our missionaries. No matter how you participate, we would love for you to be a part of Kuandaa International.